health. You can be alone, you can walk alone to class, you won't die. You can stay alone in class, you won't die. You can eat alone, you won't die. It's better than being around people that are not genuine. Men don't have the emotional intelligence to tell the difference between whether they like a woman or they like how they've been moved to.
Girl, I can't lie.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you are a first time watcher, please do subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your love and your support. Mwah. Okay, so guys, welcome to the first episode of Sips and Tips. What Sips and Tips? Sips and Tips is a new series I'm starting on my channel where I'm going to just be giving like advice on life experiences and just things that I personally wish I knew, or I wish someone told me when I was like first entering university, and just in general things I wish I knew a few years ago. Did you get it? So like I said, it's a part series, but today's topic is friendships and romantic relationships. We're going to be starting with friendships, and yeah, I don't know how many points. I think I have like 6 points. Oh, before we start, I hope you have a drink to sip on. I personally enjoy water. I love water so much. So this is a glass of water. I don't really drink, and I don't yeah. Okay, so first point on friendships. I think what I wish someone had told me a few years ago when I first got into uni was people are not like you. Don't assume people are like you. Don't assume people are nice. Don't assume people are honest and open. You will meet a lot of people that are not from the same background and training as you. People who are cunning, people who are sneaky, people who lie, people who pretend, people who backstab. Yeah. I was saying it like it's like
wow.
But to me it was then in 100 level, like I was so, should I say naive? I just thought everybody was like me. Why would I hang around somebody I don't like? Why would I befriend somebody I don't like and be talking back about them? Like, why would I be in somebody's space if I don't genuinely enjoy the person? It was so crazy to me, but I learned, you know, you live and you learn. So that's the first thing I want to give you advice on. There will be people who will literally eat food with you, sleep on your bed, and they don't like you. They're talking bad about you. They genuinely don't like you. So you have to be smart. That's another thing. Listen to your gut. Like, your gut actually tells you about people, but you know, we the benefit of the doubt people, we never learn. We'll continue giving doubts until they show us shiggy. Don't allow them to show you shiggy before you use your senses. That's what I wish somebody told me. Like, it's so crazy because I would know, like I would have feelings about somebody, like I feel like this person doesn't genuinely like me, but because I can't just be like, you don't like me, so I'm just going to stop talking to you. Like, it's hard to just like automatically call someone, you know, but it's good, like you should do that. And I would just allow them to treat me like rubbish, and until they finally show me pepe before I can now say, all right, time to cut this person off. No, once your intuition is giving you signals and signs about somebody, you're usually right. Like, your body wouldn't be giving you those signs and signals for no reason. Do you understand what I'm saying? So always listen to yourself and listen to your mind. Listen to the Holy Spirit, because I'm also saying it's my intuition and holy, but sometimes it's the Holy Spirit actually speaking to you and you're ignoring. You need to think and listen, like, bro, this person doesn't like me, and leave them alone. One thing I also want to let you know is it's okay to be alone for some time. Like, if you feel like you genuinely don't have friends, and because of that you want to be hanging around people that don't really like you, people that are toxic, that is rubbish. Focus on your mental health. You can be alone, you can walk alone to class, you won't die. You can stay alone in class, you won't die. You can eat alone, you won't die. It's better than being around people that are not genuine. It's better than being around people that don't want the best for you, and it's better than being around people that are toxic and hate you. Because someone that can hate you will poison you. But if you were alone, jejely, you will eat your good food, nobody will poison you, my sister. Do you understand? No, but I'm being so dead ass. So that's the first thing I really wish somebody told me. And I really wish I knew when I was in uni, because yeah, it would have saved me from some embarrassment, you know what I'm saying? So, ooh, girl, I gotta check my notes because I forgot. This is why I write things down. What's the second point? Oh, I'll kind of already touch on this. Don't hang around people that make you second guess yourself. Like, you might think, like, friendship is genuine, and obviously as a friend you want to help your friend, you want to give them constructive criticism, but there's a difference. There are some people who genuinely just can never say one nice thing about you and how you look. They're just always trying to be like, Paula, are you sure you want to wear that top today? Like I said again though, like friends should be real with you. Like they should be able to tell you when, babe, this is not looking good. But you know, somebody who's just always trying to tear you down, there's a difference, you know? No, take criticism from your friends, constructive criticism, because sometimes they're actually just trying to help you and be like the better version of you. But as well as a friend, you need to learn how to give constructive criticism in a way that's not going to put down the self-esteem of your friend as well. Like, we just all have to be smart. You can't say certain things certain ways and expect someone to be happy about it. Like, I don't know how to explain. Even if you're coming from a place of honesty, you also have to know how to word things so that you're not just attacking somebody and making them feel bad about themselves, you know? Yeah, love and like, guys. Spread it. Okay, now that we've spoken about the people that we don't want in our lives, let's talk about the people that we do want in our lives. Those are your high vibrational people. Those are the people on your same level. Those are like your G's, the people you connect with. How are you going to find them? The truth is, you don't know. We don't know. But when you find them, you know. Because like, I didn't find my people. I'm calling them my people because they're literally like my sisters to me. Shout out to you guys. Mwah. Until the end of my 300 level, I think. Well, we're like a group of friends. And I started talking to one person and getting really close to one of the persons. You can say persons, yeah. One of the people in that group in 200 level, the end of 200 level. So I kind of now really got to know everyone and connected with everyone by like mid 300 level, end of 300 level. Then, can you imagine? I was already in uni for how many years if I really found the people that I connected with. So you don't know when it will happen, but like I said again, it's always better to be alone than be with low vibrational people who put you down. But how do you know these people are your people, right? You're just always going to, like, it's natural. These are people that you're going to hang with and they're not going to make you feel like you're weird or you're out of place. These are just your people. And I really pray for everybody that you find your people, because it's not easy, as I'm saying, but it's a blessing when you do, because you're just going to feel so normal, so loved and so accepted and so in your own space when you finally find the people who are like you. Like, the truth is, we are all weird, but we're all on a different level of weird. So when you find those people on your level of weird and you connect with them, it's going to be so amazing for you, and you're going to just have the best time in uni because you're with your people. Do you get it? Do you get it? Yeah. Anyways, now that you found your high vibrational people, you know, people on your same vibe length, on your same wavelength and vibe level, how are you going to keep your friendships? You have to be very intentional. So this is something also I wish someone told me. Uni and basically adulthood is very busy. It's a very busy life. It's not like secondary school where you're in like the same class with everybody, or you know, it's so easy to keep up friendships because like you and your friends are in the same class or on the same floor. So it's easy to keep your friendships because you just literally have to go to somebody's class and talk. And we're in school for like 8 to something hours together. It was just okay. It's just 8 hours. Which one is something? How many hours did you spend in school? But like if you're in hostel as well, you know, you guys go to the same, like you live together. It's just like a whole community. So it was easy to keep friendships in secondary school. But in uni, it's so much different because like it's a whole new environment and it's big, and you don't spend as much time in classes with your friends. You have course mates. Oh, make friends with your course mates as well. Those are people that will be with you like through everything. Make friends with your course mates. Don't fight with your course mates. If your course mates hate you, you will get your university experience, because those are people that are going to pass information to you, they're going to read with, they're going to do past questions with. Make friends with your course mates. But anyways, apart from that, when you have friends that are not your course mates, you see them less, you hang around with them less, especially if you don't live together, if you didn't do apartment staying together, or you're not roommates. Or for us, it's a private university, so nobody lived off campus, so it wasn't a thing of apartments. We're all in the same hall, level by level, but at the same time it's a really big hall. So if you're not intentional about your friendships, like I need to go see this person, I need to go visit this person, your friendships could dwindle, especially during the end of uni experience. Like you're going to be very busy, but you have to be so intentional. Like for me, what I said to me when I realized that I wasn't putting in as much effort in my friendships, because I'm the kind of person that I easily get wrapped up in my own space. Like I could just be in my own room all day, just doing my own thing, and not that I wouldn't miss my friend or want to hang out with them. Like it may come to mind, but then it doesn't come to mind that, oh, why don't you go visit this person? Like I don't know how to explain it. Obviously I would want to be around them. Like it makes sense. Like if they come to my room to visit, I'll be so happy that they've come to visit. But the intuition for me to leave my own space and go into someone else's space just never comes for me, because I'm just kind of that person that like likes to stay in her own space. But it should never be an excuse for you to allow your friendships to go to waste. Like, you should still make sure that you're intentional. So what I started doing was I tried to have like movie nights and date nights with my friends, which is something that's so normal with romantic relationships, but sometimes we feel like it's not important in friendships, which is bad. Like, we really should take our friends out on just like lunch date, dinner dates, movie dates, like one-on-one as well, as a group, as a friendship group. But one-on-one is also very important. Like, bond with your friends, create intentional time to bond with your friends. Friendship is not by chance, it's not coincidence. It's not like, oh, if we just meet by chance, if we just see each other and grow by chance. You have to be intentional to keep your friendships. Yeah. And the last point is also ensure that when you're in uni, you're keeping friends with people that have the same goals as you. The friends you keep can really determine what grade you graduate with, what class you graduate with, deadass. So if you know that you want to graduate with a first class, make sure you're hanging around people that also have that mindset. Don't hang around people that just want to pass and just graduate. It's not going to work, because those people are just going to be reading to pass, and then when you're around them and you feel like, oh, I've been reading, and these people are relaxing, you want to relax too, because you feel like, Labake only read 2 hours a day, I've read 4 hours a day, I can relax. But you don't know that Labaka is reading just to get a C. You're trying to get an A. No, do you understand? Hang around people that want to get 5.0s as well. Hang around people that want to graduate in first class as well, so that when you're around them, you guys are motivating each other to continue to read, and you're going through past questions together. You're just at the same level of, how do I say, intentionality with your studies, and putting in the same amount of effort into your studies. And you can like, it's not like you're going to be asking people, oh, do you want to graduate with first class? Do you want to graduate with second class? That's ridiculous. You can just tell with the way someone's mindset is about school and how like a Jessica they are about certain things, what their aim is in school, if they're just trying to pass or if they're trying to pass well. So make sure you keep friends that are on the same page as you, trying to achieve the same goals as you, and also have the same values as you. Like, you don't want to be around people that will lead you to do things that you don't want to do. Set your own moral standards and your principles for yourself, and make sure not to keep friends that are opposite in thinking. So if you're a Christian, I advise you very much find people who are open and serious about their Christianity and hang with them. And the last point on friendship is pray about your roommates. If you're in a private uni or a federal uni and you're not living off campus, and yeah, you get assigned roommates you don't pick, make sure to pray about your roommates, because we don't have the opportunity to pick our roommates, but there's a way you can do it that you end up in the same room as your friend. But me, I wasn't so intentional about wanting to be on the same like floor or room with my friends at first, so I just used to do randomly. And so I found that it was very important to pray about the people that are going to be your roommate, because anyhow roommates can make your semester anyhow. Somebody that will go out with the key all the time, somebody that plays music loudly and is not considerate, somebody that's always bringing their friends over, somebody that makes the room dirty, especially if you're like someone that's that has OCD, or you're really into cleanliness and the person is just always dirty. Do you know how you feel like you would never want to be in your room? You just always be looking for a place to stay with your friends. It's just like, it's frustrating. So you need to pray about your roommates, because those can even end up being your best friends in school. My first roommate in 100 level is one of my best friends till today, and I prayed before I got them as roommates. So I did that every semester, and I don't think I ever had a roommate that really like messed with me. Of course, there were some people that my personality didn't clash with, but then at the end of the day, maybe God did that so that I could be more tolerable to certain people. I hope this glass is not blocking the lip gloss. So that I could be more tolerable to certain groups of people or something. But yeah, it wasn't, I never had any bad roommate. Like, people who complain about their roommates stealing from them or that kind of stuff, I never had that. It's just like maybe one person who our personalities just like clashed, but every other roommate I had was amazing. I love all of them. Like, and today I still talk to all of them, and we help each other out with different things. Like, it's really good to pray about your roommates and be intentional. Guys, it's time for romantic relationships. Oh my god, why am I excited? You discuss. Let's keep a normal face. Romantic relationship. Get into it. So our first point is, don't be in a hurry to date. Don't be in a hurry to date. Now I'm going to expatiate on this a little because it's two parts. The first part is don't be in a hurry to date, because when you get attached to somebody and when you date someone, it's a very serious thing, because you think that, oh, when you break up you're done. When you actually put yourself into a relationship and the other person does the same, like when you guys actually commit to each other, you form an attachment that's not just easily broken off. Like you forever have a soft spot for that person, especially if you get to the point of loving that person. Like that person is part of your life and you'll have forever. It will never even if, unless they do you so dirty that you begin to hate them, they will always have a soft spot in your heart. So you have to be very careful about who you allow yourself to attach to, because it's forever. Do you understand? Like it's forever. So that's why you shouldn't be in a hurry today. And the second one is don't be in a hurry today, because you need to take your time to understand yourself and literally like sample people. Let me not say like that, but like understand yourself, understand what you like in people. And I want to say in a guy, but guys could also watch this video, so maybe in a girl. Take your time to understand what you like in people or the people you want to be with. Take your time to understand the kind of love you want to receive. That's like your love languages, and how you can also like how you know how to give love back, you know, because sometimes you're with somebody that's like their love language is gift giving, but your love language is words of affirmation and stuff like that, and more of like maybe physical touch and stuff. So you don't really know how to give love in other love languages that aren't yours. You also need to work on that as a person. So take your time to understanding people that around you, your environment, so you can go on date with multiple guys and really understand what you like about each guy you've been on a date with, and then know that, okay, this is what I like in guys. And then you just know for yourself what you're really attracted to and what you really like in men or people. Because sometimes girls, we settle because we've been in relationships with people who just didn't know how to love us per se, and then one guy comes along and finally he's doing all the things you like. He's really, you know, your love language is words of affirmation, but you don't really know that, but like he's saying all these nice things and stuff like that, so he's making you fall so easily, and you think that, oh my god, I really like this guy. But no, he's just finally somebody that's loving you the way you want to be loved, and it's making you feel like you like him, and then you start dating him, and then 4 months down the line you lose feelings and you have to end the relationship, and everything is just sad, and you're just like, what's wrong with me? It's because you don't understand yourself. Nothing is wrong with you. You just don't understand yourself, and didn't understand that was just a new type of love you never felt before. And it's not like you really like the guy, you just like the way he was making you feel and the new things he brought to you. Like he was romantic, he was sweet, but you don't like him. You just like those things he was doing for you. And so take your time. Don't be in a hurry to date. Like, don't be in a hurry to be somebody's girlfriend, but you can go on like dates with people, get to know people, just like to understand people, like get to know them more. Don't be loyal to one guy until you're his girlfriend. I'm sorry, unless you want to, unless you really like him and just feel like, I don't really care about anybody else because of how much I really like this boy anyway. But you're not obligated. Just because somebody moved to you and started talking to you, you're not obligated to stay loyal to him. You can still go out on dates with other guys. You're not his girlfriend. You haven't said yes yet. You owe him nothing. Women go on multiple dates with different people until you are somebody's girlfriend. That way you have options. So you're not heartbroken. You're not like left dry when the guy just suddenly goes, because you were not only seeing him anyway. You get? Yeah, make sure you're going on multiple dates, having fun. You're single, you're young, do what you need to do. But you know what? Let me give you advice. If you're in 100 level, 200 level, I don't advise you to date. If you find somebody you really like, I understand why you want to date them, because you want to kind of keep them for yourself, but that's more like possession. You don't want to see them with somebody else, which I understand. But when you're 100 level, 200 level, you don't know what you want yet. I'm being so honest with you. You don't know what you want yet. You really don't know what you like yet. And that person is not going to take you seriously enough, because you guys are still young. Like, unless you're ready to just date for fun, just know that you're going to either end up heartbroken or you're going to break someone's heart, because you guys are not serious yet. You don't know what you want yet, and this is just for fun. So I feel 100 and 200 level, you really shouldn't get a boyfriend. I'm not gonna expose myself on the internet. I knew people who had relationships 100 and 200 level. Trust me, nobody graduated with the relationship. Do you get? It ends there, because you're children, and what you like at 16 you probably wouldn't like at 20. Do you get? Because you grow and you mature and you start to understand yourself more. So the boyfriend you made at 16 unless he grew with you and like you guys really worked through a lot of things, he may not be somebody you want to be with at 20. So dating 100 and 200 level is pointless. It's not gonna end up anywhere. Trust. That's just me personally, Sha. Some people do it, but like they are outliers. It's not the norm. That's what I want to say, because people always like to be like, oh, my auntie and uncle from Dubai, they met in 200. They are outliers. It's not everybody. It's not everybody. So the next point is, you are a high value woman / man. Treat yourself like it, especially for the women. Not because men, you guys have always had the option. Let me not say like that. Men are high valued. Keep yourself as a high valued man. But women, I want to talk to you specifically right now. You are a high valued woman. Treat yourself like one. Do you understand? Make personal principles and morals for yourself and keep to those things. Don't allow any guy, because of love, make you second guess those morals and principles. They are your morals and principles. They are things you want to do for yourself. If you want to keep yourself to marriage, do it. If there's any guy that wants to seriously be with you, it's not going to be a problem for him. And that's another thing. Date within your date within your mindset. Is that what I should say? If you're a Christian and you want to not do like certain things during a relationship, you don't want to give, you don't want to have sex, date Christians who also think like that. It might be hard to find them, but you're better off. You're better off than in a relationship with somebody who is pressuring you to do things that you don't want to do. You're not going to be happy. Do you understand? When you finally find that person that's ready to wait with you and actually wants to wait with you, it will be so much better and so fun, because you guys are doing it together. You are helping each other, you are advising each other, and you're keeping each other like sane while pursuing those like goals you have aside that, but keeping your morality and your principles. Do you understand? And also, why I'm also talking about high valued women and how we need to keep ourselves as high valued women, don't be moved by money. Don't be moved by junk food because you bought you 1 or 2 shawarma. Now you want to. My sister, no, close it. Like, even if a man spends 150k on you, like, it shouldn't change anything. You're a high value woman. You are worth more than that. Like, let me tell you something. Money should, like, I'm the kind of person that money doesn't move me. You can spend 500k on me. If I don't like you, I don't like you. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not gonna like do a logical crew because I want you to keep spending your money on me, because it's just money. I was okay before I had your 500k and I'll be okay after. I was okay before I had your 1 million, I'll be okay after. You are a high value woman. Treat and carry yourself like that. It's not small 50k, 30k, 20k people want to spend on you that will be making you bend your morals and bend your standards. Do you understand? Okay, good. Then the second to the last point is, men are an option. They are not a necessity. I want you guys to have goals for yourself, to want to be something, like to want to build your own wealth. Like, you should have a career goal as a woman. Like, I don't know why women sometimes want to just be a man's side piece or a man's trophy. You as yourself, like, I don't know your name, but I'm going to say my name. Ibukun Ajadi, I am going to be this and this. I'm going to be respected in society for this. I'm going to be known for this. That is what you should want for yourself. You shouldn't want to be so and so person's wife. Like, disgust. I want to throw up. Okay? You want to make a name for yourself. You want to be something for yourself. Men are supposed to be, and if it comes, it comes. You shouldn't always be looking for a relationship. You shouldn't always be looking to be with somebody because you don't have your own money, because you're broke. No, work hard. I know it's easy to say, and it's hard, like, but and as well, sometimes men make it so hard for us to want to work hard for ourselves because they make it so easy. Like, it just comes and spare money on you. So sometimes you find yourself expecting people to spend money on you, but it should never be like a thing. It should never be your mindset. You should remind yourself every morning that you are on earth to make a name for yourself. You are on earth to make an impact. You're not here to just be eating men's money. Do you understand? Men are an option. They're not a necessity. Please. And the last point when it comes to romantic relationships, girlies, is never chase a man. Never chase a man. Don't even move to a man. I'm sorry, that's just me. That's Misha. This is my sips and tips episode. So if you think people should move to men, you can do yours and tell them. But me, Ibukun Ajadi, I'm telling you today, never move to a man. Never do that to yourself. Why? Men don't have the emotional intelligence to tell the difference between whether they like a woman or they like how they've been moved to. Whether they like a woman or they like the confidence she's exuding. They don't have that emotional intelligence. So at first you move to them, and because men don't get moved too often, it's like, oh dang, and you're probably beautiful, you're amazing, I know you're beautiful, you're amazing, and you're like, this beautiful amazing girl just moved to me proper. He thinks he likes you. Sometimes they may know as well they don't like you, but they just do for fun. But some of them are actually genuine. They think they like you because of how you move to them, but they don't. You're not there like spec. So they go on with you for a few weeks, a few days, and after some time you guys have already gotten intimate, you've already trusted this guy, and you realize that I actually didn't like this babe. I was like the fact that she moved to me, and now you're screwed. And he didn't do it intentionally, but now you're screwed. You get what I'm saying? Never move to a guy. Women are more, I don't know, Sha. We just know. We know if we like somebody. 5,000 people come to me. If I don't like you, I don't like you. But for guys, it's different. And some of them are just wicked. When you move to them, they know they don't like you, but they want to use you for stuff. Like, keep you around just to have you around. Play with your feelings. I will never advise a woman. I don't even know who started this. I don't know who was giving this advice. I've always been on this hill. I don't know what just happened. My camera just went off. I'm so scared. I hope everything is saved, because if I have to talk again, I might cry. But yeah, I knew some of these things before, so thank you to my mom and a few other people that gave me this advice, maybe my aunties and my cousins or my friends, people, I don't know, but thank you. But some of these I really wish somebody told me a few years ago. Would have saved my life. Yeah. Bye though. Love you. See you next time. The next video is going to be talking about, well, should I say? Nah, you find out. You find out what the next video is. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, drop a comment if you have advice like that you want to give anybody else like watching the video in terms of friendship and romantic relationships. Please let us know in the comments. I'm so excited to hear what you guys have to say about some of the things I said, or just give your own advice or tip on handling romantic relationships or friendships. And yeah, I would love to see and read your comments. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Mwah.